Welcome to a journey unlike any other. No matter how advanced our lives and technologies become, we cannot escape the wrath of Mother Nature's fury. Picture this: a tsunami crashes ashore, a cloudburst drenches you, or an earthquake rattles the ground beneath your feet. Can your advanced lifestyle shield you from these natural onslaughts? The truth is, despite our modern advancements, we remain vulnerable to the unpredictable forces of nature. While we can take precautions, we cannot fully prevent such events from occurring, so join our channel for insightful and informative content. Together, let's learn how to prepare for and mitigate the impacts of these inevitable encounters with nature's might. Subscribe now and stay informed. Number 1. Tropical cyclone. A tropical cyclone is a rapidly rotating storm system characterized by a low-pressure center, strong winds, and heavy rain. These storms form over warm ocean waters near the equator, primarily during late summer and fall. The process begins when warm, moist air rises from the ocean surface, creating an area of low pressure beneath. This causes air from surrounding areas to flow in, rise, and cool, forming clouds and thunderstorms. As the system organizes and strengthens, it can develop into a tropical cyclone. The first recorded tropical cyclone was documented by Chinese historians in 2000 BC. In Western records, the first detailed account was by Christopher Columbus, who encountered a hurricane in 1495. During a tropical cyclone, violent winds can exceed 74 miles per hour, heavy rainfall can cause severe flooding, and storm surges can lead to coastal inundation. The disadvantages include loss of life, destruction of property, and economic disruption. Historically, the most dangerous tropical cyclone was the 1970 Bola cyclone in East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, killing an estimated 300,000 to 500,000 people. The most recent significant tropical cyclone was Cyclone Mocha, which struck Myanmar and Bangladesh in May 2023, causing widespread damage and fatalities. Number 2. Cloudburst. A cloudburst is a sudden, intense rainfall event that releases a large amount of water over a short period, often leading to flash flooding. It occurs when moisture-laden air is rapidly lifted by terrain or atmospheric disturbances, causing quick condensation and heavy precipitation. During a cloudburst, rainfall can exceed 100 millimeters, 4 inches per hour, leading to severe flooding, landslides, and swollen rivers. Cloudbursts cause sudden, severe flooding, destruction of infrastructure, and potential loss of life. The first recorded cloudbursts date back to centuries in various parts of the world, with early records in the Himalayan region in the 19th century. The most dangerous cloudburst occurred in Leh, Ladakh, India in August 2010, resulting in around 200 deaths and extensive damage. The most recent significant cloudburst happened in July 2021 in Kamali district, Uttarakhand, India, causing flash floods and landslides with numerous casualties and property damage. Number 3. Earthquakes. An earthquake is a sudden, intense shaking of the ground caused by movements within the Earth's crust. This phenomenon occurs when tectonic plates shift and release accumulated stress along fault lines. The energy released during these movements travels in seismic waves, which cause the ground to shake. Earthquakes can have devastating effects, including the collapse of buildings, destruction of infrastructure, landslides, and tsunamis. The aftermath often includes significant loss of life, injuries, and economic hardship due to property damage and infrastructure collapse. The first recorded earthquake dates back to 1177 BC in China, where historians noted its occurrence. The most recent significant earthquake occurred on February 6, 2023, in Turkey and Syria, causing widespread devastation and significant loss of life, with the death toll exceeding 50,000 people. Historically, one of the deadliest earthquakes occurred in Shanxi, China, on January 23, 1556, resulting in approximately 830,000 deaths. This earthquake remains the deadliest in recorded history, illustrating the catastrophic potential of these natural events. Number 4. Sinkhole. A sinkhole is a depression or hole in the ground caused by the collapse of a surface layer. They occur when water dissolves the bedrock, typically limestone, gypsum, or salt, over time, creating underground cavities. Eventually, the surface layer can no longer support its own weight and collapses, forming a sinkhole. Sinkholes can cause significant damage by swallowing buildings, roads, and vehicles. They often disrupt utilities and can lead to contamination of groundwater. The sudden formation of sinkholes poses serious risks to human safety and infrastructure. The first recorded sinkhole event is difficult to pinpoint, but notable early incidents include the large sinkhole that formed in Winter Park, Florida in 1981, which gained significant attention. One of the most recent significant sinkholes occurred on January 30th, 2022, in Xining, China, swallowing several vehicles and causing multiple fatalities. One of the most dangerous sinkholes in history was the 2010 Guatemala City sinkhole, which was 65 feet wide and 300 feet deep, swallowing a 3-story factory and resulting in significant destruction and loss of life. Number 5. Lightning strikes. Lightning strikes are powerful electrical discharges that occur between clouds or between a cloud and the ground during thunderstorms. They happen when there is an imbalance between storm clouds and the ground, causing a buildup of electric charge. When the difference in charge becomes large enough, electricity is released in the form of a lightning bolt. During a lightning strike, temperatures can reach up to 30,000 Kelvin, 53,540 degrees Fahrenheit, and the intense heat can cause fires, electrical outages, and significant damage to structures. Lightning strikes also pose a severe risk to human life, as direct strikes can result in serious injury or death. The first recorded account of lightning strikes dates back to ancient times, with numerous mentions in historical texts, such as those by ancient Greeks and Romans. One of the most recent significant lightning strikes occurred in West Bengal, India, on June 28, 2020, where 107 people were killed in a single day due to multiple lightning strikes across the region. Historically, one of the deadliest lightning events was the lightning storm in November 1994 in Drenches, Egypt, where lightning struck an oil tank, causing a massive fire and resulting in over 469 fatalities. Number 6. Tornadoes. Tornadoes are violent rotating columns of air extending from thunderstorms to the ground. They typically form when warm, moist air collides with cold, dry air, creating instability in the atmosphere. As wind patterns change direction and speed with altitude, it creates a spinning effect, leading to the formation of a tornado. During tornadoes, winds can exceed 200 miles per hour, causing widespread destruction to anything in their path. They can demolish buildings, uproot trees, and hurl debris with deadly force. Tornadoes also pose a significant risk to human life, causing injuries and fatalities. The first recorded tornado dates back to July 19, 1054 AD, in the area now known as Hubei Province, China, documented by a local poet named Chen Qi. One of the most recent significant tornado outbreaks occurred in the southern United States on March 3, 2023, particularly impacting Alabama, Tennessee, and Kentucky, resulting in numerous fatalities and extensive damage. Historically, the deadliest tornado outbreak occurred on April 25, 2011 in the United States, with a total of 363 tornadoes and over 300 fatalities, making it one of the most dangerous tornado events in history. Number 7. Tsunamis. Tsunamis are large, powerful ocean waves caused by underwater disturbances, such as earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, or landslides. When these events displace massive amounts of water, they generate waves that travel across the ocean at high speeds, often reaching coastal areas with devastating force. During tsunamis, coastal regions experience rapid flooding, extensive damage to buildings and infrastructure, and loss of life. The force of the water can sweep away everything in its path, causing widespread destruction and long-term economic and environmental consequences. One of the most recent significant tsunamis occurred on December 26, 2004, in the Indian Ocean. This catastrophic event, triggered by a magnitude 9.1 earthquake off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, resulted in over 230,000 deaths across multiple countries and caused extensive damage. Historically, one of the deadliest tsunamis occurred on July 9, 869 AD, in the Sanriku region of Japan, resulting in an estimated 1,000 deaths. This event was caused by an undersea earthquake and is one of several devastating tsunamis recorded in Japan's history. Number 8. Wildfires. Wildfires are uncontrolled fires that occur in forests, grasslands, or other wild areas. They typically start from natural causes like lightning strikes or human activities such as campfires, discarded cigarettes, or arson. Dry conditions, high temperatures, and winds can exacerbate their spread. During wildfires, flames quickly consume vegetation, destroy homes, and threaten lives. Smoke from wildfires can degrade air quality over large areas, leading to respiratory issues and other health problems. Additionally, wildfires can have devastating effects on ecosystems, causing habitat loss and endangering wildlife species. One of the most recent significant wildfires occurred in California, USA, on October 8, 2017. The Northern California wildfires resulted in over 40 deaths and caused extensive destruction to homes and infrastructure. Firefighters battled the blazes using aerial firefighting resources, ground crews, and strategic containment efforts. Historically, one of the deadliest wildfires occurred in Peshtigo, Wisconsin, USA on October 8, 1871. This fire, known as the Great Peshtigo Fire, resulted in an estimated 1,500 deaths and destroyed numerous communities across a vast area.